I'm gonna bring y'all with me to the job tonight. We grinding, man, till we can get out of here, man. I train and everything in my free time, but at nighttime I gotta grind, man, just like others, till I can get out of here. So I've been staying consistent with my content, just showing up. I know it's temporary. I'm trying to get my watch time up on here too, my watch hours. So I said, why not, man? Usually I would wait to break or something, but let's just grind it out, man. Let's run it up. I'm gonna bring y'all on a journey with me, man. Y'all gonna see me, work out during the day, training clients and everything. Watch me just build this channel up, and we just gonna go up together, man. I'm gonna keep showing up, keep inspiring, keep motivating. And that's the vibes, man. I'm gonna keep showing up. I promise you that. Keep showing up. It's 1:32 where I'm at. I'm in Ohio right now. It's 1:32. Why not kill two birds with one stone, man? Come on live, grind it out, network a little bit. I got a workout in on here earlier. I did a slight abs workout earlier. So now, got a workout in earlier. I was sending out my challenges to people. What else did I do? Editing content, posting content. And now, graveyard shift, man. But I still got to be active, still show up. Still showing up, man. I'm being fully transparent. Full transparency, man. I know somebody out there feel me. Somebody out there that's grinding, trying to just get it out the mud, man. Just make it. I'm here for them people, man. I'm here for the real ones. For the ones that's trying to grind, man. Just trying to eat, trying to get out of here. Put on for their families. Let me put my pole on. Put my pole on the video. Okay. Let me know where you from. If I see it's one person in here, let me know where you from. Let me know how old you are and where you from. Sometimes it be kids on here. Let me know how old you are and where you from. Grinding it out, man. I'm gonna do another workout on live later. I'm gonna come back on later, man, with y'all. But I said, why not come, while I'm at work, network a little bit. Just try to keep pushing my watch hours. And, just show y'all the grind, man. I'm just being transparent, let y'all know about the content plateaus, me just having to show up overnight, get it in. I get off in the mornings. I got my 2 children that I'm with while I'm watching the stock market in the mornings. So it's a busy grind, man. Between work, the kids, getting this business off the ground, content. It's a daily grind, man, but I'm built for it, man. I'm built for the grind. I'm stocking right now, but we ain't gonna be stocking forever. It's just about exposure. Once the world started discovering me more and hearing my story more, seeing what I offer, what I bring to the table, we out of here. I've been posting a lot of shorts on my page, man. If you're watching this, let me know where you from. If I got anybody in here, let me know how old you are and where you from. Let me know what city or state you from. It's 1:36. I'm in Ohio, for anybody wondering. I'm I'm in Ohio, 1:36 a.m. We grinding, man. I got a workout in with y'all earlier. Now I'm gonna bring y'all with me stocking, man. Being transparent with y'all. I'm grinding just like y'all be grinding, man. I'm just trying to get out of here, you know. Trying to motivate and inspire and get out of here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. My hair a little flat. That's all, man. Just trying to grind, y'all. Let me know where y'all from. If I got anybody in here, let me know where you from. Let's go, man. We're gonna get a workout later, for sure. We're gonna get a workout later. I'm thinking full body workout later. And I know I won't be, my content, my vibes, my energy isn't for everybody. I know that. But, I'm here for the real ones, man, for the ones that rock with me. I'm here for the ones that rock with me, man, for the ones that's grinding and just trying to get it out the mud. I could have waited, to come on live, but, I'm trying to grind, man. I'm being transparent. I'm gonna take y'all on the grind with me when I'm working out, when I'm just on here networking, everything, man. I'm gonna bring y'all with me, man. Y'all on the journey with me. Even if it's only 2 people in here, 20 people, it don't matter, man. We grinding. I'm showing up. I'm being transparent. No capping. I'm grinding, trying to get it just like y'all, man. And maybe, some people already established that's watching us. But, we all got to start somewhere. Everybody got to start somewhere. So I never judge people by where they at or where they starting or where they finishing. You know what I mean? It's a marathon, not a race. It's a marathon. You got to have that wisdom, have that mindset. You got to have that mindset, man. It's a marathon. It's not about where you start. It's about how you finish. I've quit jobs so many times, just betting on myself, going all in. You gotta be able to take risks sometimes. You gotta believe in yourself, even when nobody else believes in you. I've quit, just to do my own ventures, go on my own ventures and everything. And, I'm not ashamed that if I took some losses or if I had to come back to the job, that's what it is, man. It's entrepreneurship. It's gonna have its ups and downs, but I've never been scared to take a risk. Never been scared to take a risk. I've quit jobs. I've got certified to be a certified trainer. Things, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I've had clients that I've trained and, it was working out and it ain't turned out how I wanted it to. The content, I'm posting my content, I'm staying consistent, dropping value, dropping gems, free gems, free content. I can't force people to, the algorithm to push it to more people. So all I could do is just show up, man, be transparent and be me, man, and try to motivate, So if you on here, let's get it, man. Let's grind. It's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday, June 14th. Let's get it, man. Let's be great. Let's grind, man. Let's go. Let's go. I'm grinding. Just a little bit of work, man. A little bit of work every day. Just how I got work out and go hard. I'm gonna be transparent and go hard, all the time with y'all. All the time. So between this, before I even came on live, I'm still editing videos, posting videos on TikTok, on YouTube, so I'm just locked in. And then I decided, like, why not come on live? Come on live for a little bit. I got a little bit of time. Why not? Why not grind it out, man? Most people not even gonna, they not thinking like that. Most people too tired. Most people gonna give up. Most people gonna complain. I'm still gonna show up, still gonna post, still rocking with y'all, man. Still Fit Zay. Still Fit Zay, man. That ain't gonna change. Fitness is my niche. If you're wondering what I do, who I am, my name is Isaiah, Fit Zay 365 on all platforms. And fitness is my niche. I've been working out for a little over six and a half years, yeah, a little over 6.5 years now, and I'm just, just trying to grind, man, trying to make it, trying to inspire people. I got a story, and I'm bringing it to the internet now, man, bringing it to YouTube, bringing it to live, taking it to TikTok live. I'm really on here just to network with good people, good energy, good vibes. I push love, fitness, and positivity. I've been on YouTube. Hold on, I got my little sticker thing in the camera. I've been on YouTube now for about, I've been on YouTube for say about 2 years. I've been going live about just this year really for lives. So, I'm still getting used to it, still getting comfortable. I used to not even be comfortable talking on camera, like coming on lives and everything. But, you got to get out your comfort zone sometimes. You got to get out your comfort zone. And while I'm here, while I'm stocking, while I'm working, I'm listening to music, or I'm listening to a podcast or something, like I said, or editing content. But, why not just go live, man? Share my live thoughts, with y'all, what I'm thinking about, while I'm doing this. And I'm just thinking about grinding, man, thinking about the future, thinking about my kids, and just thinking about not having to do this forever, man. Thinking about not having to do this forever. And I won't. I've been planting seeds for years, planting seeds for a little over 6.5 years. I've trained clients in person. I've trained people online. I've developed fitness apps. I had a fitness app. I have 2 challenges right now that's live. I have the 7-day booty and abs challenge for the ladies, and I have the Fit Zay 365 home body weight challenge. The 7-day booty and abs challenge is a $7 one-time payment, no hidden fees, no subscriptions, all body weight exercises. And the Fit Zay 365 home body weight challenge, same thing. It's all body weight, no gym, no equipment, but that's a $15 one-time payment. The link for both of those are in the bio. If anybody's looking to lose weight, tone up, gain muscle, I'm here to help, man. I got a lot of experience training, fitness, working out. Lots of experience. I'm 27, so I got about a little over 27 years of experience. More, I'd say let's say 22. We could say I started as early as maybe even 5, working out with my dad. Like real young, I started young. He had me doing calisthenics, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, lunges, stuff like that when I was young. And then, as I got older, I fell in love with it. Fell in love with fitness, man. I just been locked in on this journey, just trying to inspire the world, man, trying to meet more people. And I know I will, man. I'm always positive, always uplifting, always thinking positive, man. You got to. It's going to be a lot of negative, a lot of noise, a lot of people on the journey that's not going to believe in your vision, see your vision. And another thing, too, when you're on your entrepreneurship journey, it's going to be a lot of things that you don't expect that's going to happen. A lot of unexpected things that happen, man. If everything worked out how I wanted it to, I would already be where I want to be. But you just got to go through life's ups and downs. You got to go through the ups and downs. You got to learn. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? We're grinding right now, man. I was on here yesterday morning and did a live abs workout. But now, I'm bringing y'all on the job with me. Let's get some of this. Let's get some watch time up. Let's get that watch time up, man. Let's grinding in real time with y'all. I'm grinding in real time. How you doing today, bro? Happy Saturday to you, man. Hope you safe. I think I remember you telling me you were from Germany, man. Be safe out there in Germany, bro. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's 1:46 in the morning where I'm at. I worked last night, got off in the morning, went home, got a little bit of sleep. Then after I got up, I went live, did a live abs workout on here. You know, y'all can go check that out. I'm banned on TikTok right now for a week, so I haven't been able to go on TikTok live at all. Not for the past week. But when they lift that ban, I'm about to go crazy. I'm gonna go back crazy like I was doing before they banned me. I'm gonna go crazy. If I got anybody in here, let me know where you at. Did a charity event, African child that has no food, was very cool. She did an African event and no kids with no food. That's what's up. I'm not tired chilling in bed, scrolling through shorts. That's what's up, man. I posted a lot of shorts today. I think I don't even know how many shorts I posted today. I posted a few. Go check them out, man. Oh, y'all go check out the shorts that I posted today. I dropped some reels on Instagram. If anybody wants to check out my Instagram, it's FitZay365, FITZAY365. I drop shorts, I drop reels, I drop TikToks, I drop long form videos. I help people get in shape. I help people, get right, man. I've been grinding on this journey for over 6 years. If you want to be here when I hit 1 million followers, if you want to be here when I blow, smash that sub. Smash that sub, man. We going up. I'm the realest one on TikTok, man. Realest one on the internet. Yeah, 6 years, bro. I started my fitness journey. Well, I started working out in 2018, but I started posting my content in 2019. I actually looked on my Instagram today. My first video that I ever posted on my Instagram was like August 19th, 2019 or something like that. I was inspired by other people, bro. What's up, Ariel? How you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm at work right now. I'm a personal trainer when I'm not here, but I'm bringing y'all with me on the grind tonight. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to meet more people, network with more people and everything. So instead of me just not being live, I said, why not kill two birds with one stone? Work this shift out and, come on live for a little bit and meet some more people, network and motivate. Let me know where y'all from. And if y'all want to check out, my page, go look at it, man. I post a lot of workouts. I'm into fitness. I love fitness. If you love working out, if you love, just the gym, if you love body weight exercises, tap in, man. I drop lots of valuable content every day, daily. If you're tired of seeing the same creators, if you're tired of the same content, if you're tired of the same fluff, smash that sub, man. This is my introduction to the world. And not everybody gonna see the vision. Not everybody gonna like me. Which, if you don't like me, that's a you problem, because I push love, fitness, and positivity. I don't come on here gossiping, drama, hating, jealous, envy. Some people like that. Some people like drama. That's not my niche. That's not my thing. I'm on here to inspire and motivate, uplift people. We already go through a lot in this world. Let's uplift each other. Let's motivate each other. Let's help each other out. Let's inspire one another. My favorite food, I like pasta. I like pasta, like Alfredo, chicken and shrimp Alfredo, stuff like that. I like that. What's y'all favorite foods? Let me know what y'all favorite foods are. Let me know what y'all favorite foods are. Y'all probably wondering, like, he at the store, it's 1 or 2 in the morning. Yeah, I'm grinding that night shift, man. Work out during the day. I got my kids during the day, and I'm here at night, just grinding. After I get off, I go home, get a little bit of sleep, work out on live, edit my content, record content, and that's the grind, man. That's the grind. You know, if you know, you know. If you trying to get it out the mud, you know, you trying to take care of your family, you trying to take care of your kids, smash that sub. We just alike. We in the same boat. You got a cousin that's skinny, any tips for gain weight? Easy. Um, your cousin that's skinny, he really need to start eating more. You know, eating a little bit more, get on a good diet, and protein. You know, have him get some protein. Have him get some protein, bro. So as soon as he start eating a little bit more, he start getting that protein intake, and he got a solid routine going, he gonna gain. He gonna gain that muscle. You know, you could take it from me, bro. I was skinny. Before I started getting in shape, I was skinny. I was skinny, bro. And I knew it though, like I just wasn't active. You know, I wasn't really like, I don't know, I just really wasn't into working out at the time. Like I've always loved working out. But I just, for some reason, I just wasn't into it for a couple years. So I say like a 2 to 3 year period, I just was not feeling the gym. And I was getting skinny, man, and I recognized it. People was telling me, you know, and I just wasn't feeling good. And, you know, once I locked in, you know, I haven't looked back, man, and it's just been up. You know, I've been sharing my journey ever since, bro. Ever since. And I'm gonna keep sharing it, man. I'm gonna keep, you know, keep posting, keep going live. You know, keep being transparent, keep being real with y'all. You know, I'm just like y'all, man. You know, it feel like I'm isolated in a way. You know, I'm trying to get my story out there, get my word out there, get my mission out there, get my, you know, my vision out there. But it's like, you know, the algorithm, you know, you just, you know, y'all probably feel just like me. You just feel like you can't, you know, you can't break through. You can't get your voice out there. You don't look like you ever was skinny. Yeah, I was skinny, bro. I'm gonna have to drop like a little transformation video or picture or something. I was real skinny. I have no muscle mass. No muscle mass, bro. Would be fire. Yeah, I'm gonna drop something, man. I got some vlogs coming for y'all. I got more workouts coming for y'all, long form videos. I got shorts, lots of shorts coming. I got shorts right now that's just dropped. But check them out, man. Check them out. Go tap in, y'all. Shout out to anybody that's on here, man. I hope you safe, you good. You know, peace and blessings on you and your family. Peace and blessings on everybody. You know, I wish blessings and wins on everybody. I don't care who you are, what you look like, you know, peace and blessings, man. Good vibes, good energy only this way. You know, and on this journey, you know, you're gonna get the people that don't believe. You know, you're gonna have your self-doubt yourself. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. You know, you on this journey, and you're gonna have people that don't believe in you. You know, you're gonna feel that self-doubt. You're gonna deal with that self-doubt, man. But you just gotta hang in there and you gotta believe. You know, and this really goes for anybody, young or older. You know, you just gotta believe in yourself. Never give up on your dream, man. I never gave up, still not giving up, even when I feel that self-doubt. Even when I feel, you know what I'm saying, like I know I'm more than this and I could be doing more. Yeah, I'm live daily, bro. You know, even when I feel like I could be doing more, I could be, you know, I'm still just showing up. You know, because I know. You know, I can't control, you know, when it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, but I know I'm gonna be, you know, be one of those ones, man. I know I'm gonna be, you know, famous isn't really my goal, but if I become famous, then, you know, that's what it is. But I'm gonna be famous for being a real one, being solid, being myself, being a genuine person. You know, being a trainer, helping people out, being a positive light to the world. That's what my impact to the world gonna be. That's my impact. You know, I relate to the people that come from very little. You know, I wasn't homeless, but I come from very little. I don't come from silver spoon and, you know, trust funds and things of that nature and wills and life insurance policy. I don't come from no generational wealth, you know, so I'm a first timer, man. I got kids myself, you know, I'm a first timer. You know, everything I'm learning, everything I'm doing, you know, I'm working right now so they don't have to work, you know. Let's start there. You know, if you feel me, you feel me. You know, I'm working right now so they don't have to work one day. My parents wasn't able to break the generational curse, so, you know, I got to start it. I got to break it. Somebody got to break it. You know, if you trying to break generational curses, you know, tap in, man. You just like, we just the same. We just alike. You trying to, you know, turn your family last name into an asset, you know, we just alike. You know, if you tired of working, you know, and you got big dreams, big goals, you know, keep working, man. Don't give up on it. Don't feel like your job overtake your life. You know, a lot of people get caught in that too. You know, they let their jobs overtake their life. You know, give too much time to the job, trading too much time for, you know, for money. You know, work on yourself. Read a book. Start working out. You know, do some research. Go on Chat GPT. You know, find what you love to do and work on it. Come on, homeboy, get back in the game. What store you at? What store you at, bro? We grinding, man. Real time grind, bro. You know, our personal training, your mind is prepared. For sure, man. Definitely. You know, it's the real. All I see is, oh, see you when you get there. That's real. That's real, bro. You know, it's just the real time grind, man. You know, I train during the day, content create during the day, father during the day, and, you know, grinding at night, man. Stocking at night on here with y'all. You know, sending out challenges to people, responding to messages and comments. That's the grind, man, till I ain't got to come back. I'm going to keep grinding, man, until I ain't got to clock in no more. No more, man. You know, keep investing. I'm going to keep investing till I ain't got to clock in no more. Investing for me and my children. It's not even about me, it's really about my children. You know, if something happened to me and I don't make sure they good, you know, I feel like I didn't accomplish nothing. I didn't do anything. My mission is to make sure they good forever. You know, my kids home sleep right now. Daddy at work grinding on live, you know. And they won't have to, you know about this. You know, which I don't think anything is wrong with hard work and everything, but and not everybody is an entrepreneur, but I'm pushing entrepreneurship for my kids, man. Facts, man. I'm hustling for my kids, man. Definitely hustling for them. You know, I'm actively with them every day, you know, and I'm hustling for them, man. I have 3 children. I have a 9-year-old, a 1-year-old, and my son, what's today? My son is 4 months today, actually. He was born on Valentine's Day. So, hey, I'm hustling, man. I'm hustling, y'all. You know, and I'm going to keep dropping the workouts, keep dropping the fitness content. You know, I'm going to keep dropping for y'all. Anybody that cares, anybody that's listening, watching, I'm going to keep dropping, keep showing up, man. You know, I'm a real one just like y'all. I'm just in a different place. A real one just like y'all, just in a different place, man. You know, I go through ups and downs, struggles, happy days, sad days, just like y'all. You know, I cry just like y'all, bleed just like y'all. You know, we're going to keep grinding, keep leveling up. Appreciate you, GB, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, my son just turned 4 months today. I just looked at my watch. I'm like, damn, it's the 14th. Yeah, my boy, 4 months, man. My first son. My first son. Hope y'all having a good one, man. You know, I know y'all time valuable. You know, if you here rocking with me, engaging, I appreciate y'all, man. That's a part of the grind too, just showing up, even when people ain't, responding or showing up. That's another part of the grind. So I think about that too overnight. I'm constantly thinking like, man, what can I post? What can I feel it, man. I'm one post away from that blow. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for so long. I can't control when things happen, but when you know, man. When you feel that momentum building up, when you've been just, staying down, when your time coming, you feel it. I feel it. And that's why I've been documenting it and saying it in every video, man. 2025 is the blow up year. The algorithm been trying to hide the real, but man, they can't hide me forever. The algorithm cannot hide me forever, yo. I've been noticing though, like on my For You pages, a lot of the content though, especially in the fitness space, the content that's blowing, that's going up, is like real, like not valuable, no substance to it. I post a lot of workouts, and I switch it up. I like gym memes, I like trendy stuff, but I post workouts. I like sharing things that will help people. Somebody may be looking for a workout, somebody that's wanting to try something different. I post that type of content. Maybe not everybody likes that. Some people like to just laugh and keep scrolling, but I like posting something valuable that you will be able to stop, save, do later, things like that. But I've been noticing a lot of the content that's been, taken off has been real simplistic. No thought behind it. Sometimes maybe not even a hashtag or a caption. It's just a simple upload and it go up. But the real content, the valuable, the meaningful, the thought out content, that stuff it ain't been doing nothing for real. But for the real ones that's just like me, the ones that's going through, the same feelings, you feel like your content not getting out there, you feel like nobody's seeing you, I'm here with you, man, and we're gonna keep grinding and we're gonna keep showing up and we're gonna kill it, man. We're gonna kill it. What's up, Lucky? How you doing, bro? Peace and blessings, man. Peace and blessings on you, man. It's 2:04 a.m. where I'm at in Ohio. I'm getting that late night grind in, man. Sometimes when I get off, I don't even go to sleep. I just go straight home. If I'm on, then I hop on live. If I'm not already on live, I just hop straight on live and work out. So it's straight from the clock to clock in on, live and work out. That's what's up, bro. I'm glad you're doing good, man. Appreciate you for tapping in, my boy. You getting the workout in today? Or did you work out at all today? Go, y'all. Smash that sub, y'all. If y'all rocking with me, smash that sub, that's all. Like the video, smash the sub. And go look at my long form videos. I got lots of long form videos on here. If y'all just discover me, if y'all just swiping or scrolling or bored, go look at my page, man. Go look at the shorts, look at the content, comment. Let me know what y'all like. Let me know what y'all don't like. Check me out, man. I know I got a lot of value, and it's just about more people seeing me, more people knowing about what I'm doing. And that's why I'm on here, man. So, I'm asking everybody, if you want here, go check out my page, man. Smash that sub and go check out my channel. Go check out my Instagram, FitZay365. Check out my TikTok, FitZay365, man. Lots of valuable content. And then if you want even more, I have ebooks. I have 4 ebooks. I have a 2-week, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, and 4 month. No, 3 months. So I have the 2-week, 1 month, 2 month, and 3 month ebooks. You planning to do a workout? What you planning on doing, bro? Yep, I got 4 ebooks, 2 week, 1 month, 2 month, and 3 month ebooks. Those are gym and calisthenic workouts. You know, the link is in the bio for that. You know, I did the hard part. I put all the workouts together, you know, and it's, you know, y'all getting more value from it than, you know, it's high value, man. You know, y'all getting a lot of value out of it than compared to, you know, really where anywhere else you would go. Really anywhere else you go. And, you know, it's affordable. All my services are affordable. I also do one-on-one Zoom training as well. Anybody wondering, I do one-on-one Zoom training as well, virtual. You know, so if you want to virtually train with me, let me know. I'll work you out. You know, we could work out. You know, we'll find a good time schedule that works for both of us. And, you know, we'll get it in. I'll walk you through the workouts. Anybody else at work right now watching this on break? What y'all doing? Laying down, watching this on TV, watching it on your phone? Let me know how y'all found this video. I'm on here to engage. You know, so I don't mind talking and answering questions, or you know, ask me some questions. Y'all want to know anything? Ask me some questions. You know, we're gonna keep it respectful. We're gonna keep it, you know, keep it solid, but, you know, ask me some questions. You know, it's always easier on here to talk and, you know, be live when it's people engaging, giving you something to talk about, giving you more, you know, to feed off of. So anybody on here got any questions, anything y'all want to say, drop any wisdom, drop any kind words, let me know something. Let me know. What you planning on doing, Lucky? I'm gonna do a full body workout later today. Yesterday I did abs. Today I'm gonna do full body. Full body, and I've been doing all calisthenics. I was hitting the weights for years, and I still hit the weights, but, you know, I'm just ready to switch up my training. Go all body weight. You know, it's more convenient for me not to have to go to the gym every single day, which I love the gym, don't get me wrong. Like, I started my identity, you know, my FitZay 365 identity in the gym, but, you know, it's more convenient for me to just work out at home, you know, not have to go to the gym every single day for, you know, for however long out the day, when I could just go do it at home, record on live. You know, it's so much easier. I could do everything, you know, convenient. You know, really limiting the excuses. You know, if I'm working out at home, I'm doing it body weight, you know, there ain't no excuses. There ain't no, oh, I can't make it to the gym today, or, you know, I'm too tired, or nah, no excuses. How old were you when you had your first child? I was 17 when I had my first child. Now I'm 27. So my daughter is 9. She'll be 10 this year. And I'll be 28 this year. I'll be 28 November 1st. Yep, I was 17, man. I was on the younger side, you know, but I've always been there for it, man. You know, I didn't grow up rich or growing up, I didn't grow up having it, you know, but I still always showed up and just always been there for it. You know, did what I can, you know, gave her my time. And I still do, you know, I'm still with her and all that. I still with all my kids. But, you know, my oldest daughter, that's my ride or die. You know, she was there with me, you know, from the beginning. Appreciate you, Jason. You know, she was with me from the beginning, man. You know, she riding out forever. She been watching me grow up. And, you know, it's important for me, you know, to create generational wealth. You know, we ain't talking generational wealth, leveling up or grinding. What we doing? What we doing? Too many people be distracted, man. Y'all can have that partying in the club and the kicking it. You know, don't get me wrong, I like having fun and I'ma have fun. I'ma have fun when I'm rich. I'ma enjoy myself, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna burn myself out. But I'ma have all the fun I want when I'm rich. When I'm rich, you know? Right now it's time to just keep grinding. You know, keep investing, keep learning, keep working out. And that's what time it is right now. You know, forget all the distractions. It's time to level up, man. Time to grind, go hard, you know, block out the noise and just stay active, man. You know, and if you tapped in right now, you know, I hope you're having a great morning, man. We starting the day off great, man. It's Saturday. You know, let's level up, let's grind, and let's get better, man. If you work out, you know, let's get it in today. If you don't work out, you know, start somewhere, go for a walk. You know, you can start there with it, man. Just go for a walk. I always encourage fitness. I'm always pushing fitness. So, you know, go for a walk today if you have to. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to go to the gym to get it in. Don't let anybody tell you that. And if anybody's having, I get a lot of questions about like what keeps me motivated, or, you know, how do I stay motivated, or, you know, things like that. You really just need to know your why, man. Know your why. Know what you're doing it for. Know why you want to be in shape. And stick with it. Somebody told me they don't see results immediately. You're never going to see results with anything immediately. You know, so why not start today and, you know, just get in there and get started. The sooner you start, the sooner you know, closer to your goals. It ain't gonna happen in one day. You're not gonna be cut up and swollen, you know, big in one day. But you gotta fall in love with it. You gotta fall in love with working out. You gotta fall in love with the pain. You gotta fall in love with, you know, not seeing results. Just like content, you know. That's like me. You know, I don't see my content take off overnight, so I'm gonna just quit. No. I'm gonna keep just showing up until I reach the right audience, until, you know, the right people hear my voice, until the right people hear my message, until the right people that's like-minded, you know, come across me or discover me. You know, I'm not gonna give up. So I don't expect y'all to give up. You know, nobody should give up. You just gotta know your why. That's what keep me motivated, man. That's what keep me going. My kids, the future, you know, stuff like that. My family, my mother. That's what keep me going, man. That's why I work out. You know, that's why I love fitness. You know, I want to be in shape for my children when they get older. You know, I don't want to be out of shape or can't breathe or can't get up and run or jump. And, you know, I grew up playing basketball. You know, I got a son now too, so I want to be able to play basketball with my son. You know, play sports with my son, go play with my kids, go swimming with my kids. You know, I can't do that if I'm out of shape, out of breath, you know, lazy, tired, you know, cranky, broke. You know, I can't do that if I'm in that situation, man. So I gotta get myself physically and mentally right, so I can be the best version of myself for them and for y'all. You know, for anybody that's watching. You know, I gotta be on point. You know, I'm more than just a fitness guy at the end of the day. You know, I'm a leader, I'm a father, you know, and I'm a black man with a plan. I show everybody love. I shout everybody out. I show everybody respect. I treat everybody fair, bro. You know, it's really hard not to like me. I don't expect everybody to like me, but it's really hard not to like me unless you just hating. So it's really about just, you know, more people discovering me. And I'm gonna keep sharing the journey with y'all. I'm gonna keep leveling up. We're gonna do more. I'm gonna share more. You know, I got way more content up my sleeve, you know, but right now it's just about building a solid foundation with real people, real fans. You know? And I'd be lying if I sat up here and said, like, I know I'm gonna blow up, you know, especially this year. Like 2025 is the year. But I'd be lying if I said I'm gonna blow up without y'all. You know, you need solid supporters, solid people, people that believe in your vision. And I've already, you know, proven to myself, you know, being on lives that, you know, I've talked to people from all over the world, you know, different countries. I'm in the United States, in Ohio. You know, I've talked to people from Guam, from Russia, from Italy, from Australia, from New Zealand, South Africa. You know, I've talked to people from all over the world. So I know my impact is heavy. It's just about connecting with the right ones. I'm gonna be one of those ones when I blow up, everybody gonna be like, man, you know, it's gonna be like, you know, we should have been blew him up. We should have been, you know what I'm saying, paying attention to him. We should have been listening to him. It's gonna be one of those movements. And everybody gonna feel like it happened overnight. You know, everybody gonna think it happened overnight. But really, I've been doing this, like I said, for over 6 years. Grinding, showing up, staying disciplined, believing in myself, you know, going broke on the journey. All of that, man. Just to, you know, just for me to stand here and talk to y'all right now, man. I done went broke lots of times, dog. You know, I'm starting from, you know, pretty much zero now, still, you know, just trying to get right. But, you know, I'm rich in mind, rich in spirit, rich in body. You know, I'm educated. Not college educated, but, you know, life educated, street smart educated. Not that I'm portraying the street image or anything, but, you know, I come from it just like everybody else. You know, where I'm from, Lorain, Ohio, is just like Cali, just like New York, just like Florida. You know, it's just a smaller place. That's it. Everything that's going on, you know, in Cleveland and any city you could think of, you know what I'm saying? The same stuff is going on where I'm from, it's just smaller. If anybody wonders, I'm from Lorain, Ohio. Maybe y'all haven't heard of it, maybe y'all have. I'm gonna do a vlog and take y'all through Lorain and just show y'all where I grew up, how I grew up, the schools I went to, you know, things like that. So y'all get a better understanding too of who I am and my story. Am I working out right now? No, I'm not working out. No, I don't. I'm not. Yeah, I hoop, Jason. I'm not working out right now, bro. We're gonna work out later. But yeah, I hoop, Jason. Not for like for a team or anything. You know, I hoop for fun. But yeah, I hoop for sure. Before I was Fit Zay, I was a hooper, bro. I grew up hooping. I played AAU basketball. I played school ball. All of that, man. Let me know where y'all from. What city, state, or country are you from? I like to know where everybody at, where I'm talking to. Let's go. It's almost 3 o'clock, yo. I'm halfway out of here, man. I'm out of here at 6 in the morning. Out of here at 6, so you know, we making some time. We killing some time. You know, I'm asking if you at work. What are you doing? Other in the warehouse or something? Oh, my bad, bro. I'm moving fast. I thought you said, am I working out right now? No, I'm not in the warehouse. I do. I'm at a grocery store. I'm stocking right now. You know, something simple, nothing too hard, too physically demanding. You know, because really this is just a stepping stone for me, you know, to just stack and, you know, deploy where I need to and, you know, invest where I need to so I can keep doing my content, keep training, you know, and keep showing up. Right, bro. Work is work, man. You know, it's temporary. It's not my last spot. You know, it's just one spot right now, one stop. But you know, I'm gonna keep going. Keep moving and keep going. You know, besides this, I personal train too. You know, I personal train and I train online, virtual training. But you know how that go, man. You know, business is business. It's gonna have its ups and downs. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But that don't stop the grind. That don't stop the vision. You know, you always got to pivot. You got to know how to pivot. You know, when things don't work out in your favor, you gotta know how to pivot, stay on your toes. You know, you gotta stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. You from Jersey? Shout out to Jason from Jersey, man. I've never been to Jersey. I'm from Ohio. I've been to New York, never been to Jersey though. How you like it out there, bro? Average, how you doing? I pounced my way in. What's up, Average? How you doing? Peace and blessings to you. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Let's get it, y'all. We just grinding, man. Late night grind, overnight grind, you know. And after I get off here, I'm gonna be sending out my challenges, you know, responding to messages, responding to comments on TikTok and Instagram. Um, and like I said, sending my challenges to people. You know, I've been sending my 7-day booty and abs challenge to the ladies, and I've been sending my FitZay 365 home body weight challenge out to the guys. You know, it's been good feedback. Good feedback, decent feedback. Still trying to get things, you know, keep things in motion, but it's been good feedback so far. You know, the 7-day booty and abs challenge, I've been able to get that challenge, you know, in different locations. I'm located in Ohio. I have the booty and abs challenge. It's in New York, New Jersey, California, Georgia, New Hampshire, Kentucky, North Carolina, Florida. You know, the challenge has been going up. Black Beamer. What's up, Black Beamer? How you doing? But yeah, you know, so my challenge has been going up, man. If you want to be part of the FitZay movement, you know, if you rocking with me, if you see the vision, if you respect the grind, you know, if you just like genuine energy, you know, smash that sub, man. I'm going up this year. You know, and if you here right now, you here before the rest of the world wake up and discover me. You here now, you here before the rest of the world. You know, y'all gonna remember the real one, man. The real one from Lorain, Ohio. You know, Isaiah Butler from Lorain, Ohio, man. Remember the name. The personal trainer, the fitness influencer, the fitness content creator, the fitness entrepreneur. Let's go. You know, we manifest heavy. And it's not just about me. You know, I wish blessings on everybody. I wish wins on everybody. You know, I want to see everybody prosper, everybody do good, everybody win. That's what it's about. Never been a selfish person. I've always been that friend that's calling and checking up on people, that's wishing wins, wishing blessings, wishing, you know, wanting just to see positivity. I'm always positive. I hate negative. Me and negative don't get along at all. I don't get along with nothing negative. Me and negativity is like water and oil. We just don't mix. We just don't mix, y'all. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna take a little break. Sit down and talk to y'all for a minute. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. Let's get a win today. It's the weekend. You know, we grinding. I know it's people that's probably at the club, kicking it, drunk, hungover right now. But we grinding. Still here. Let's go, Jason. Let's get it, man. We still here. We still grinding. Almost an hour in. Where you from? I mean, you said you was from Jersey. How old are you, bro? You 22? Okay, that's what's up. I'm 27. So you're a little younger than me. Do you like to work out? Are you into working out, bro? Yeah, I've been working out since 2018, consistently since 2018. I need to get in the gym. Yeah, bro. Don't procrastinate, man. Get in there. You 22, you still young. I mean, I'm still young too, but we still young, man. This the best time to do it. As you get older, you want to be in shape. You don't want to be out of shape. As you get older, you want to try to stay on your health now. Lock in now. I don't know if you have any kids or if you want any kids, but if you like me, you want to be in shape for your kids. You want to be able to run around, play, be active. And, I don't know where you at right now, physique wise, but you never can go wrong just staying in shape. Never can go wrong staying on point, bro. You 6 foot, 2 foot, 204. That's what's up. I'm 6'4", about 225 ish, 230 ish, somewhere around there. Maybe in the 220s. I'm probably about in the 220s, but I'm 6'4" though. I'm a little taller than you. So Spade, if you still in here, where you from here? If you ain't here, I'm from. Oh no, yeah, where you from, bro? You a dunk on me? Yeah, I'm sending that, bro. I'm sending that to Cancun. You could try to dunk on me, bro, but I'm gonna pin you off glass. Who y'all got winning the finals? Who y'all think gonna win the finals? The NBA finals. Who y'all got winning? Let's settle it right here now. I'm gonna change my poll. I'm gonna change the poll and put it to the NBA questions. I just changed my poll. He said the Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks. They going fishing, bro. The Knicks went fishing, bro. What time is it where y'all at right now? If you watching this, what time is it? It's 2:30 a.m. where I'm at. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We still up, we still here, man. Still active. I'm getting a workout in live later. I haven't seen that one coworker. Cause the store closed right now. The store closed right now, bro. So they doing their thing and I'm doing my thing. I just did, my little task. Now I'm taking me a little break, man. Talking to y'all good people. Talking to y'all good people. Let's go, man. Let's keep going. Keep motivating, keep inspiring. That's my mission, man. I'm on a mission just to keep motivating and inspiring and reaching as many people as I can across the world. I'm gonna make an impact. I'm gonna make an impact on this world, man. It's gonna be a positive impact. Positivity is a little harder to break through with, This is so much drama, so much fluff, so much, you know, short spent short attention span content going around right now. So the real genuine vibes, the real people, the real content, the content with substance, that stuff isn't, the algorithm ain't really pushing that hard right now. But I'm still here, man. I'm standing up for the ones that's, trying to make it, trying to grind and, trying to provide, for their family. If you like that, tap in. If you work out, I don't, if you work out, tap in, man. Let's say that. If you like me, you just trying to make it out, grind, network, tap in, man. That's all I could, that's what I could say, man. Just tap in. We gonna go up together, man. Y'all gonna see me grow this channel. Y'all gonna see me keep elevating my mind, keep elevating my body. We gonna go up. And I'm gonna inspire and influence y'all, man. We gonna glow up together. We gonna keep glowing together. Let's go. We gonna keep going up together, man. He said I haven't seen a coworker. The coworkers put up right now, bro. They probably on break too, for real. They probably taking a little 15. This the grind though, man. This the part of the grind that they don't see, man. I'm sharing the grind with y'all before I blow up. I'm showing y'all, me working, me grinding, posting the content, me, I'm being transparent about the content plateauing or the content flopping or, I'm being real. This part of the grind, man. Part of my story. I'm just sharing it and documenting in real time. But I'm strong-minded, strong-willed. I believe, I know it's gonna get, things gonna work itself out, and the situation going, it's gonna get better, man. For me and for y'all. I don't know what you're going through, but it's gonna get better, man. Hang in there, and you gotta believe. Find a religion. I don't know what you believe in. It don't really, like I said, it doesn't matter. But find something that you just can believe in, and start there, man. It don't matter what religion, what faith, whatever. Just find something that's meaningful to you and just start there and just stick to it. Start with discipline and start with just doing stuff that you don't like to do. Doing something you don't want to do, that's discipline. When you're doing something, when you go to work and you don't feel like it, that's discipline. When you work out and you don't feel like it, that's discipline. When you know, when you posting content, editing content, staying consistent when nobody's watching and you still working and you trying to get your business off the ground and you trying to learn day trading and that's discipline, man. And I've been showing it. I've been showing discipline. When you take losses and losses and losses and the negative thoughts cloud your mind, but you still stay locked in and you still keep pushing and just believing that things gonna work out, that's discipline. That's me. That's me. I know people gonna pop in, pop out. Some people gonna stay and watch. Some people gonna listen. Some people feel what I'm saying, But I'm here for the ones that's just like me, for the ones that's trying to grind, trying to get it out the mud, trying to make it. I'm here for them. And I'm here for, maybe, somebody's influence. Maybe it's somebody out there with less confidence than I have. Maybe it's somebody with less confidence. And, they need to hear this. You never know who listening. You never know who watching. You never know who believe in you. We all need somebody, man. And it helped me to come on here, like, just to vent, get things off my head and to just, be real. I feel like it make my journey more valuable, because I'm being transparent. I'm not copying, or I'm not faking, or I'm not capping about nothing. I am who I am. I am who I am, man. Let's go. It's 2:36, man. 2:36. We here. We here, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Anybody watching, shout out to you, man. You can do anything you put your mind to. Keep grinding. I know it be little kids on here sometimes too. Stay out of trouble, stay focused, stay locked in, man. I'm always pushing love, fitness, and positivity, motivation, and just discipline, man. Stay locked in. Find what you love and, chase it. Don't let nobody tell you, what you can't do, especially somebody that's not doing what you want to do. If that person, let's say you want to go to the NBA, If somebody isn't in the NBA, don't let them tell you can't go to the NBA because they not in the NBA. So how can they tell you can't go to the NBA? If you want to be a personal trainer, don't let somebody tell you that you can't be a personal trainer because especially if they're not a personal trainer. Or if you want to be a content creator, don't let somebody tell you that there's no money in content. Especially if they don't record content or don't know the journey or the grind or what it takes to do that. So just stay locked in, man. Stay locked in. And that's my message, to anybody that's listening or even after I post this and somebody catching it. That's my message, man. Stay locked in. We're gonna keep grinding, we're gonna level up, we're gonna go up. I'm gonna stay consistent. After I get off here, I'm gonna find some videos and go through my photos and I'm uploading live, recent content too. But I'm also, just giving a lot of fitness content out, man. So even after I get off here, I'm gonna edit some content up, post some content on the shorts, post some TikToks. That's how hard I'm going, man. I'm going hard. I don't think it's anybody on the platform going hard as me with valuable content. I'm posting every time zone, it seems like every hour, you know what I'm saying? So I know eventually I'm gonna break through the algorithm. I have broke through the algorithm a few times. I have a few videos with over 1 million views, like 3 videos with over 1 million views on TikTok. But you know how it go, man. You just gotta stay with it, stay posting till you reach your audience, reach your solid fan base, man. That's what I'm looking for, man. My solid fan base, which is, younger generation, any generation, but really probably the younger generation. I know they gonna rock with me. The younger parents, people that's just trying to make it, trying to come up, take care of their kids, get in shape. I'm gonna resonate with those folks, man, with those people. I'm gonna resonate with those ones. Let's go, y'all. Appreciate anybody that's here. Y'all probably got me for a couple more minutes, and I'm gonna get off here. We had a little bit of engagement, but it's a little dry right now. So I've been on for over an hour. If ain't nobody gonna say nothing, and we ain't networking, then I'm gonna just hop off in a few minutes. I've been on here for a little bit, dropped a little bit of wisdom. If anybody got anything to say, before I get off here soon, let me know something. Ask me a question. Let me know where you from. If you have any fitness questions, let me know. I'm here. I've been on for a little over an hour, about an hour and 7 minutes. So let me know. Let me know some, y'all. I'm gonna stay on for like 2 more minutes. Let's see if anybody drop a comment or drop anything in the next 2 minutes. See if anybody drops something. Hope y'all having a great one, man. Saturdays, early Saturday, man. Let's start the day off on a good note. Let's get a workout in. Let's do something positive. Something. If you watching this, be great today. Be positive. Stay locked in. And all your blessings and your wins are gonna come, man. You just gotta put the work in. It ain't gonna come easy. Nothing come easy. Nothing comes easy. Nothing worth waiting comes easy. Nothing worth waiting for, I should say. But on that note, man, love is love, real is real, man. I hope y'all stay safe, stay blessed out there. I'll be back on tomorrow, or actually later. It's already tomorrow. It's Saturday, so in a few hours I'll be back on. We're gonna do a leg workout, maybe full body weight only, and we're gonna get it in, man. So y'all stay safe, and I'll talk to y'all and catch you on the next one, man. Peace.